Person, Mr. Gofon. I'm the beneficiary and authorized representative pursuant to Uniform Commercial Code 3-402B, sir.
Mr. Gofan, can you hear us, sir?
I'm the authorized representative of the defendant, Mr. Gofon, sir, pursuant to Uniform Commercial Code 3-402B.
Mr. Gofan, can you hear us, sir?
I'm not the person, Mr. Gofon, sir. I'm the authorized representative, the sentient flesh and blood man, pursuant to Uniform Commercial Code 3-402B, sir. I'm the representative, authorized representative.
I appreciate that. Corporations aren't allowed to appear. You're not a corporation, or the defendant isn't a corporation. You might be. I don't know you.
Your defendant is a corporation, sir. But, non-belligerent, non-combatant, non-enemy.
Sure, I get it. I've actually read through all of your motions.
Those are not a jurisdictional challenge, sir. Is not a motion. It cannot be denied. It cannot be ruled on. It must be proven on the record by law, sir. That's the law, sir. Pursuant to your superior knowledge of the law, sir. I'm sure you're aware of that. So I do not want to be tricked. I do not want to be gaslighted. I just want, my constitutional rights honored. Pursuant to Article 6 of the United States Constitution, you're under oath of affirmation to uphold and support the Constitution, sir. So I don't want to be gaslighted. I don't want to be misrepresented. I don't want to be lied to. Point blank. Is that serious?
Okay.
And also, as I was saying,
Okay. I'm not going to have you talk over me again, sir. We're not going to do that again. So, what the point I was making for you is, under the rules, a challenge to personal jurisdiction is indeed a motion heard at a Rasmussen hearing.
Your Honor, a jurisdictional challenge pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedures Rule 4J is not a motion. It cannot be denied, ruled on. It must be proven on record. And I'm also resubmitting for this matter my constitutional jurisdiction that was filed on May 16th of 2022 for court file 02 CR 207458. I am now resubmitting it for this case of 02 CR 22. What's the last four digits? Was 4285, I believe. I'm not sure of the last, but this matters right here. I'm resubmitting this for this matter. So and that was filed on May 16th, 2022.
Thanks.
And that explains to you the three jurisdictional operations of the court's jurisdiction. So, pursuant to Article 6 of the United States Constitution, sir, I'm asking you to take judicial notice of the facts and the truth that I am bringing to your attention, sir. Please do not lie to me, do not gaslight me, do not attempt it, sir. This is why the criminal charges was filed with the Minnesota Attorney General's for your actions, sir. Conspiracy against rights, conspiracy to interfere with civil rights, sir. Okay.
And as I was saying, Mr. Gofan, a challenge to personal jurisdiction under the rules in the state of Minnesota
This
is
a jurisdictional challenge pursuant to federal rules.
I'm going to explain this to you, Mr. Gofan. This is important stuff.
Important stuff is Federal Rules of Civil Procedures Rule 4J. The court is defined as what?
The reason we haven't had this argument today, and the reason I'm not going to have this argument with you today, is we have 55 cases on this afternoon. There's simply not an opportunity to do that.
Sir,
the rule of federal...
There is no discretion to ignore lack of jurisdiction. Joyce versus United States 474-52215.
This is a criminal case. It applies in federal court, not Minnesota State
Sir,
Court.
Pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedures Rule 2, there's only one cause of action, and that is the civil action. Sir, you have me in a criminal matter, which is fraud, sir. And I'm sure you're aware of that, pursuant to your superior knowledge of the law, sir.
Otherwise, I want to give you a pre-trial hearing today.
I do not consent, sir. I do not consent. Jurisdiction has been challenged pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedures 4J, sir. Jurisdiction cannot be denied. Jurisdictional challenge cannot be denied. It cannot be ruled on. It is not a motion. It must be proven on record, sir. By law, it must be proven on record. Pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedures Rule 4J, as jurisdictional challenge was filed July 22nd of 2022 for these matters that we're here for now. On special appearance, I'm here for, sir. So,
Okay.
pursuant to your superior knowledge of the law, sir, you are aware. And also, the affidavit that has been served upon has been filed today for your actions that you took on July 11th, aiding and abetting this conspiracy against rights, aiding and abetting conspiracy to interfere with civil rights, sir, for denying me the IFP, which IFP is for people that can't afford to pay for, their appeals and stuff like that. Okay, so I have, I have brought, I have, served the court a preponderance of evidence to verify that, this matters that are going on, the conspiracy against rights is more true than not to be. So, what's the problem? What is the problem, sir? And, what is the problem? You continue, it's like you keep trying to convince me that, it's a motion that I filed. A jurisdictional challenge is not a motion. It can't be denied or ruled on. It must be proven on record by law. I'm sure, pursuant to your superior knowledge of the law, you are very aware of that.
That's the third or fourth time you've read me that
Okay.
and I've told you that your understanding.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, sir. I don't understand what you're talking about.
You won't quit talking.
Okay.
Your understanding of how to challenge jurisdiction in the courts of Minnesota based on rules of federal civil procedure is incorrect.
No, it's not, sir.
It is.
I am respectfully demanding a jurisdictional challenge.
Listen, Mr.
Pursuant to federal rules of civil procedures, Rule 4J.
Choices. That rule, that's a civil rule and a federal rule. Neither of which.
All right, the federal rules override the state rules, sir. They supersede the state rules. The state rules piggyback off the federal rules, sir. So please stop, just stop. So can I ask you a question? Does the state constitution piggyback off the United States Constitution, yes or no?
No.
It doesn't?
So, Mr. Gofan, would you like me to send you an application for a lawyer? Or would you like me to send
Sir, I am principal by special appearance and proprietary persona proceeding sui juris. I did not ask you for a lawyer. I asked you to disclose the true jurisdiction of the court's operation on these matters, sir. That's what I'm asking you to do. I don't want to be gaslighted. I don't want to be played with. I'm just asking you to disclose the true jurisdiction of the court, sir.
And I've told you, the courts in the state of Minnesota have jurisdiction over all
All right, listen, sir. All right, pursuant to federal rules of civil procedures, Rule 4J, right?
If you don't want to,
Rule 4J.
fine, but don't ask questions, Mr. Gofan.
The Anoka County Court is defined as a foreign state, sir, as defined under 28 United States Code, Chapter 97, jurisdictional immunities of a foreign state, Section 1601 and 1602. The Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act allows the petitioner, me, sentient man, flesh and blood man, say Henry Gofan Jr., to challenge the jurisdiction of the court. Any failure to disclose the true jurisdiction of the court is a violation of the 15 United States statutes at large. Chapter 97, Section 1, enacted July 27th, 1868. Chapter 249, an act concerning the rights of American citizens in foreign states, sir. Whereas the rights...
I'm an American citizen and I'm a foreign state. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Mr. Gofan, even to you?
Sir, let me tell you something, right? Since you're saying it doesn't make any sense, because I see you dealing with trickery and a whole bunch of fraudulent activity on record, too, at that, sir. Okay? I'm glad you're doing it on record, for the record, sir, because this is going to let you know that I'm not lying. I'm not the one, attempting to gaslight anybody, But however, after you say what?
I'm going to send you a hearing notice for a pretrial hearing here at the court.
Sir, pursuant to 22 CFR 92.12-93.31, federal heading, foreign relations, states that an oath is required to be taken to, to take office. Do you understand that language, sir?
Oh, I understand it extremely well.
Okay. So if you understand that language, you should understand that after an oath is taken, you become a foreign state, a foreign agent, sir. Am I correct, or am I
Are
making
you
this
saying
up?
I'm a foreign agent or you're a foreign agent?
Sir, you want to keep playing these games, sir.
I'm not playing
All
any
right, can I
games,
ask you?
Mr.
Can I ask you a
Gofan.
question, sir?
You can answer my
All right.
question, Mr. Gofan.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
No,
The
you can
Sixth
answer my
Amendment for the
question.
Constitution allows me to be, for the courts to inform me the nature and cause of each crime or action that's being brought against me. And upon my request, the court has a duty to answer, sir. So are these matters civil or criminal, sir?
Criminal.
They're criminal. So you say they're criminal, so it doesn't fall under, how you say, equity because that's civil, right?
That's right.
All right, but I'm even more confused because there's no corpus delicti out here. There's no human victim to say that, I have damaged them or anything. So
Sure.
is there a contract that I have entered into, sir? Is there a contract
This
that you
has
can place on the record
nothing to do with contract.
have you, is there a contract that I've entered into, sir?
This case has nothing to
The
do with
only way I
contract.
could be
I
in the
don't
criminal
know what
jurisdiction if
contract you've
there's,
entered into, Mr.
admiralty
Gofan.
jurisdiction, and it'll have to be a contract that I have entered into that I have agreed upon. Can you display that contract on the record so I could verify the validity of that contract,
No, sir. I'm going to send you a pre-trial hearing
sir?
date.
It seems
And
like
you
you're
can
just
look at
ignoring
this.
all the
Mr.
constitutional.
Mr. Gofan, let me explain to you. This is a criminal case in the
Sir,
courts of the state of
pursuant to
Minnesota.
Federal Rules of Civil
State
Procedures,
of
Rule
Minnesota
2.
doesn't apply.
What does that? It doesn't apply to state law.
That does not apply.
That doesn't apply to state law.
Yes, you can look
So
into
who are you
this, Mr.
gaslighting, sir?
Gofan.
Are you gaslighting me or yourself?
Argument.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just asking you. We're not
You're
arguing. We're
arguing
talking.
over me.
I'm not talking over you. I'm talking to you. You're trying to gaslight me and lie to me and expect me to go for your
I've got
shenanigans.
10 more cases to hear, Mr. Gofan.
All right, well, I have to go to my shelter, because of the actions that these people have taken. You left me out in the cold, so I'm trying to leave. So what are you going to do? I do not consent to the trial. I do not consent to the trial. I'm demanding full disclosure of the true jurisdiction of the court's operation on these matters. That's what I am demanding.
Jurisdiction, Mr.
I am demanding the true jurisdiction of the court's operation on these matters, sir. That's what I'm demanding.
District Court in the state of Minnesota.
I am demanding the true jurisdiction to be disclosed on the record. What is which jurisdiction are you operating under? Are you operating under common law? Are you operating under equity jurisdiction? Or what are these matters under? Which jurisdiction? What are these matters under, sir?
This is criminal law, right?
You keep saying it's criminal law. Is this statutory jurisdiction? So you're saying it's statutory? I'm just asking.
That jurisdiction, yeah, I am, Mr. Gofan. I simply don't
Common
have
law,
time to
equity.
You say it, read me the same thing over and over again.
Well, admiralty maritime law,
I'm
sir.
gonna
Sir,
ask
you,
the clerk to give you-
are you gonna disclose the true jurisdiction of the court operation on record, sir?
I've done everything I'm gonna do, Mr. Gofan.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How is this gonna happen? How is this gonna work, sir? Because I already see what you're doing. You're gonna continue aiding and abetting the conspiracy against rights, the conspiracy to interfere with civil rights, with your gaslighting and your lying shenanigans, sir. That's what you're gonna continue on doing. So what are you gonna do? Because I have to leave, yo. I have to leave. You do what you have to do. I'm gonna do what I have to do. You do what you have to do. I'm gonna do what I have to do. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. All rights and liberties expressly reserved under Uniform Commercial Code 1-308, formerly known as UCC 1-207. Performance or acceptance under reservation of rights.
Right.
So do not prejudice the rights that are reserved, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
I do not consent. I do not consent.